Altogether tribe, and we is back with another one. And you already know how we always come, and we keeping it real, and we keeping it real all the time. So what's going on here is Governor Cook declared Atlanta property as vacation home as documents show. So let's see what's going on here. Cook's declaration of the loan job vetting forms appear to be undercut fraud claims. Cook never sought tax exemption for Georgia home as property primary residence. So that means she was chilling while the property taxes in Georgia. Everybody that lives there know that rent is going crazy there, like bunkers. Accusations against Cook come amid Trump's forced tax cut rate. So that means when Trump did something and cut taxes, this is how they found out all of these scams. Because when they cut the taxes, they was able to follow the money to where the money was going in the first place, to why the taxes was increased in the first place. This is why cutting the taxes is finding the people that was stealing the money. Now you understand why all of the ruckus is being caused. Because once you starve someone, they're going to present themselves and you're going to know what they're up to. A loan estimate for the Atlanta home purchased by Lisa Cook and the Federal Reserve government accused mortgage fraud the Trump administration shows declared a property home, but obviously, most likely is not. The document included March 28, 2021. Dang, what is good with everything happening in these past couple years? So much fraud was issued to Cook by her credit union. Was issued was issued to Cook by her credit union. Huh. And weeks before she completed the purchase, and shows that she had told the lender in the Atlanta property wouldn't be her primary residence. Cook's critics have cited support and claims that she committed mortgage fraud by reporting two different homes as her primary residence, two independent real estate experts said. Wow. She did all this with tax dollars, y'all. So while y'all struggling to pay rent, she buying houses and she chilling. The people in Atlanta elected her, and this is what she did with y'all money. She stole it, and she living good while y'all is suffering from rent hikes. So she rose y'all rent so you could pay her rent. Boy, boy, boy. It's crazy when you follow the money. Reuters were unable to reach Cook for a comment. Unable to reach her. Now she's disappearing, but before she was all in the spotlight. She has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing regarding her property, which is also included a home in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Like, what is you doing over there? And an investment property in Massachusetts. Like, what is you doing there? Never mind. Administrative officials led Bill Hewlett, director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, has used mortgage documents from her Atlanta, Michigan home to accuse Cook of claiming both her primary homes as residence. So basically, she lying and she stealing and she living rent free. Cook, who remains in the Federal Reserve, has sued the president to resist her dismissal. So she sued the president because he found out that she was stealing money and living rent free while everybody else in Atlanta was suffering from rent hikes and tax increases. So she sued him because he told on her. That's what that means. That's crazy, right? Reuters were unable to determine whether public or the administration officials are aware of Cook's Atlanta's loan estimate. Spokespeople at the FHAA agency, led by Bullitt, didn't respond to the request for comment, meaning more than one person has something to do with it. As always, these secret organizations have their own personal agendas. The documents cited by Parliament included standard federal mortgage paperwork, which stimulates that each loan obtained by Cook for the Atlanta, Michigan properties is meant for a primary residence. Ooh. With documentation reviewed by Reuters and the local home filed for the court in Georgia's Fulton, clearly say the stipulations list exists under lender otherwise agrees in writing the loan estimate, a document prepared by the credit union. So the credit union was committing fraud with her. So the credit union was in on the fraud. So whoever was working in the credit union also is a part of the fraud. And then now we wondering why so many random people is getting fired. Things are starting to come together when you follow the money and when you get out of your feelings. So we're just gonna leave that right there. Oh wait. I guess we're just gonna go with some more. Hold on. Document appears to help Cook's case, and two real estate experts say we haven't involved in representing her. That means don't nobody want to help her because they know that she is guilty. Attends the Federal Reserve Bank in Kansas City. Like, what are you doing there? The lender in the Washington-based bank fund staff federal credit unit didn't respond to requests for the comment either. Didn't I tell y'all that the people in the credit unions was also a part of this scam, and they've been a part of many other scams of who knows. And another point that could help Cook's case and never requested a tax exemption for the Georgia home as a primary residence according to the property. So why wouldn't you put it on your business taxes if it was a vacation home? Basically, what that means, because everything that you do business wise is a write off. But for some reason, she didn't put that as a write off because she didn't want the IRS looking into it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. A second document reviews that quotas related to the federal form completed by Cook as she obtained security clearance for her role at the Federal Reserve shows in December 2021. She also declared that, do you understand what that just means? She has security clearance. That is the highest level clearance to every door, to every floor, to every room. Why does she have that? She has no business to have that at all. Through unrelated to the mortgage and declaration, unrelated. Didn't I just say that? On document and supplement to the U.S. government national security form known as, when inconsistent with a claim on her Atlanta loan form summary, surrounding the accusations of cooking in the battle over Trump's effort to wield more power and control over the Federal Reserve, people stealing tax dollars money. Of course, I want you to stop stealing tax dollars money so that we can lower the taxes and so we can give the taxes back to the people that put the taxes in. Of course, I want you to stop stealing it. Like, why wouldn't I want you to stop doing that? It's no one's money. It's not yours. Okay? So of course, that doesn't even make any sense. But I just broke that down in plain English for everybody. Trump has often criticized Fed government because of their reluctance to cut interest rates since he returned to the White House earlier this year. That means he's trying to cut money for everybody. He want to cut everybody rent, but for some reason they not letting them. And in the process of him cutting people rent, he's finding fraud and he's finding people stealing and he's finding things that's going on, and that's why people are getting fired. And now you understand why all of these people are going to jail and all these people are getting locked up and why all of these things are getting shut down. These weird government agencies that haven't even been around for more than 5 years. Now you understand. Amid the controversy in personal finance, and other governments and families have also come to question by rival politicians and media and others. That means everybody's starting to think that she's lying because it just doesn't make any sense. Paula's own father in September had declared two homes in two different states as primary residence. That means and his dad and her dad. Her dad got two homes too. Ooh, more tax dollar money being spent. Y'all money in Atlanta being spent so she can live rent free and her family. Paula and her parents didn't respond to the comments, and neither did About It Matter. So, see y'all next time all together.